Hello, so as discussed, I'm going to do another video on the item sets that I've integrated. I was planning to do one for each of the item sets, but the logic is actually repeated, so I don't want to just make the same video on each of these item sets. So it should be the same logic that was seen in the previous video. So if you're interested in how it works, just check that out. In this one, I'm just going to cover one particular item sets where I do have some small issues, but these are all of the item sets that I've got from the Enhanced Studio, so you can see stylized outfits. So quite a few of the ones that I've integrated are from here. I don't have all of them, so potentially I'll add more later. So you'll be able to find it here. And the one that I was having some small issues with is this Stylized Fantasy Newbie Outfits pack. So this is one of their older ones, and perhaps it's been made a little bit different to the other ones. So let's have a look at the problem. Okay, so let's open up one of their assets. So this is, for example, the Newbie Warrior. And the issue that I'm facing is that it only has one material assigned to these skeletal meshes. So for example, in the chest piece, it will only have this material, which is the M body, and you can see that it assigns this body N warrior green. It's the same thing, for example, on the mage, and you'll see that there's only one material being assigned here. So this is different to, for example, this demonic one or the cleric, where you will have two materials assigned to it. So one of them is the body and the other one is the demonic set. So all of the other ones seem to have two materials assigned to it. And the reason why it's an issue is that the body will also correspond to the skin color. So if I was to click play and load up my wizard, you'll be able to see that if I zoom in, the skin on the body is actually going to be this grayscale color. All right, so this is the small issue that is seen with the newbie outfits. And then if you go on a cleric, for example, you will have the skin assigned to the normal value as expected. So if I go, I just noticed on the cleric, actually, the braces are grayscaled as well. So if I just open up this one, so gloves, so let's open up cleric. So it looks like I'm overriding the cleric body, so this one over here. So it looks like this is also having a small issue. Yeah, okay, so it's not just the newbie outfit as well. It looks like this one is also having that small issue. So essentially, I think for most pieces, we're provided with two different material sets to apply, and this is causing an issue when resolving the skin color. So I suppose that this is a feature request to the Enhanced Studios to have this split so that we're able to assign the correct materials. And I understand that we'll be able to manually fix this as well, but it will be quite a bit of a workaround, right? And I would rather avoid that because I don't think it's a useful piece of logic. But if I open up one of these, the problem will come from this body parameter group, and you can see this body D, we've got this body preview skin applied. So this is the grayscale skin. So if we go to a humanoid character, and let's say we open up this one over here, we'll be able to see that this body is applied with the human male body skin tone number 1 material. So we are able to, for example, either create new material instances for the different skin tones, but it certainly will be a lot better if we had a split here, so one for the skin color and the other one for the item set material, so that we can apply it appropriately. And given that a number of other skeletal meshes have this technique applied, it does kind of point to me that this might be a bug or a missed feature. So that's the first thing that I wanted to mention. And then the next one is, how do I resolve the skin color, right? So this is ideally the logic that I'll be able to keep. So essentially, when I'm resolving each of my components, I've basically resolved the skeletal mesh based on the gender of my character. So at the moment, I'm just supporting the humanoid character. And once I resolved the skeletal mesh, again, this is part of my actor blueprint, I have the function to resolve the skin color. And the body material map is applicable to the majority of the skeletal mesh components. So there's some exceptions like the face, for example, which will have a different set of materials to apply to them. But you can see that when I have a human male body 1, that I'm setting it to this material. Let's say human male body 3 is a different one, and then I've got different ones for the females as well. So human female body 5 will point to this one. So this is how I'm able to go through each of the skeletal meshes that I effectively change in my character, and I assign it the skin color appropriate to that skeletal mesh. So ideally I'll be able to keep this same logic, and effectively, if I just go back to here, that means that my braces, for example, will be applied with the relevant M body material, and then I'd like to set another material for the item set that I've got equipped. So I think that's it for this video. Let me know if you want me to go over any other item sets. I think the next feature on my list is to start integrating a login screen, so perhaps I'll do that with PlayFab. And yeah, thank you and see you next time. Bye.